Hi everyone, Coach Gidget and Chris here.
Hello.
We are actually doing some meal prepping today, and we are going to be making energy bites for on the go. They are no bake, and this is actually a new recipe for us, and we thought that while we're making it, why not share it with you? So here is how to make these simple no bake energy bites. We are going to start off with our dry ingredients first. So the first ingredients is going to be dry Cabernet grapes.
And we got a half a cup. We already got them measured out.
And then next we have pumpkin seeds, which is a 1/4 cup. And then next we have shredded unsweetened coconut, and that is about a cup. Okay, and then next we are using flax meal. And how much is that? I can't see it. Oh, a 1/4 cup. A 1/4 cup of ground flax meal. So we're going to stir all of the dry ingredients together first. So you have some dry ingredients, and we also have some wet ingredients. And we are going to be adding to our dry ingredients a 1/4 cup of 100% pure maple syrup. Be sure to get the organic. And then we are going to be using, 3/4 cup of a nut butter.
Very gooey, sticky.
Yes. And yes, while we are enjoying meal prepping on Sundays, we actually make sure that we are drinking our wine and
And it's messy. Yeah, that's the best I can get done.
okay, that's fine. Yes, we make sure that we have fun. We drink our wine and our whiskey. All right, so while he is stirring all of this together, I've actually made some modifications to these energy bites. So if you have been looking for some quick on-the-go healthy snacks or on-the-go quick breakfast for maybe yourself or your kids, you've probably noticed that when you look up any recipes for some energy bites or energy bars, most of them have a lot of nuts, or it's using some type of an almond butter or a peanut butter or a cashew butter and that kind of thing. If you're like me, I actually have some nut allergies, and I am also grain intolerant. So you'll notice that a lot of recipes for these energy bars or energy bites may call for things like rolled oats. And may also call for things like walnuts, peanuts, cashews, and that kind of thing. So I've been putting off a long time even making these energy bites because I wasn't really sure what alternatives that I might be able to use that would be good for me. So I got really excited today when we went to Earth Fair. And I know this isn't new, but it's new to me, but I found out that they actually make sunflower butter. And I was super excited because I was like, now I can make these things. So it tastes extra yummy. It almost tastes just like peanut butter or almond butter.
Oh yeah.
And one of the things about these 100% pure nut butters that don't have any added ingredients in them is when you get them, it's going to have the oil standing on top. So make sure that you stir the container really, really good before scooping out to use in your recipes. And also, when we went shopping at Earth Fair, I ran across these dried Cabernet grapes, and they are a superfood and full of antioxidants. So you can actually either use pretty much any dried fruit you want to use in any of these energy bites or energy bars that you might come across. You can use cranberries, raisins, or anything like that. We decided to use Cabernet grapes. And I think that, and then I don't really add any nuts. I don't use walnuts or cashews or peanuts or anything like that. So instead of doing that, that's where the pumpkin seeds actually come in. I use the flax meal because it's loaded with healthy fats, protein, fiber, and a lot of other vitamins and minerals. And the pumpkin seeds are loaded with a lot of good nutrition as well. So that's the way I get around my nut allergy, and my grain intolerance. So let's see how these turn out now that he has actually mixed them up really, really good. We are now going to hopefully be able to take these and turn them into balls.
Hopefully.
And so we are going to,
Again, very messy.
So these do not even have to be refrigerated. So once you mix up the mixture and you roll it into a nice little ball, they can actually be kept in an airtight container on the counter. And you can actually just kind of throw these together, grab and go. And even if you're going on a trip and you're looking for some healthy snacks and that kind of thing for your kids, this one's not really rolling up very good.
It's kind of sticky.
So in the event that that happens where they start getting sticky and it's hard to roll them up, you can actually add some additional flax meal to kind of get the mixture a little bit drier, or you can add some additional coconut flakes. If your mixture actually turns out to be too dry and it's kind of crumbling and falling apart, then you add some additional nut butter or maple syrup. And then you just stand here and roll them up. And I think